So first we'll go ahead and start standing. You want to go into a squat from a standing position. Take it down and come up. Good. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. So that's our squat. The reason I wanted to use a chair today is just to get your knees used to that movement and to get you comfortable going down, having like a target to go down to, because sometimes people, they'll go into a squat and they'll just go here. Very tiny movement. Okay? Next up, we'll go ahead and do our lunge. Okay? But for right now, I want to have this one in front of us. So I'm turning it around. Have one leg back, have one leg in front. When we do this movement, you want to make sure that your feet have hip width or shoulder width apart. Even if one leg's in front, one leg's in back, you still want to have them apart. You don't want to have it like a straight line because it's easy to lose your balance. So go ahead and take it down. Hold onto the chair if you feel like you need it for balance. 2, 3, 4. Go as low as you feel comfortable. Your back knee should be going all the way down to the ground or pointing towards it at least. Good. Go ahead and switch sides. Same thing on the opposite side. Hip width apart. And take it down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great job. So we just did our lunges, our squats, then our lunges. Next up, we'll go ahead and do some leg extensions. So, sounds very simple. Go ahead, have a seat. We're going to extend one leg out at a time, okay? Go ahead and lift up your foot and drop it. 2, very small movement, right? 3, 4, 5. Okay, now try your opposite side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so right now I was sitting all the way back in my chair. Okay, I'm sitting like this. Now I want you to sit towards the edge. Hold on to your chair and lift up both legs, okay? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Really fully extend them. 4, 5, go all the way to 10. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. So that's your leg extension. If you ever want to make your leg extension harder, all you would do is use a resistance band while you're doing that same movement. So I'll just show you an example of what that looks like. So I would just grab a resistance band. Now this one's a looped one, so I can wrap it around twice. And then you would put it around your chair leg, put your foot in it, and then let yourself stand up. You can wrap it around your ankle or your foot. Okay, and then it provides that resistance that you need for your quadricep. Okay. All right. Next up, we're gonna do our outer thigh leg, our outer thigh here. So I'm gonna actually do this at an angle. So I'm holding onto my chair. I'm gonna lift up my leg to the side. But I want you to think of your hips when you lift up. So I don't want you to come up and then tilt your hips all the way to the side. Try and keep this side still straight. Only lift up as far as you feel comfortable on this side. Okay? Go ahead and hold onto your chair for balance. And lift up. 1, 2. Really squeeze your glute here. 3, 4. Good. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great job. Opposite side here. Same thing. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. All right, so for your next one, we're gonna do leg extension, or actually, this one is your hip extension. There we go. Extend back and bring it down. Squeeze the glute here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, 10. Good, and then switch sides, same thing, go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We just did our hip extensions. So next up, you would do hip flexion. So your hip flexion is bringing your knee up. So we can still face this way, hold onto the chair if needed. Drop down and pick up. 1. Come up as close to your chest as possible. 2. You want to pass your hip. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch sides, same thing. Then go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Next up, is your Cossack squat. So for your Cossack squat, you start with your feet wide apart. Try first bending one knee. Okay, straighten that leg out. Bend the opposite knee. Up and down, up and down. Okay, now that you got that down, we're gonna bend this knee and reach towards our foot. Okay, bring yourself as close to the ground as possible. Keep this leg straight. Come on up. Now we're gonna bend this knee, lift this toe up. Bring yourself as close to the ground as possible. And come up. That is a full Cossack squat. If it's a little too hard, you can go ahead and just do like a half bend. Don't go all the way down yet. Just reach for the ground, come up, and reach for the ground. Okay? Whichever one you feel comfortable doing. We're gonna do 5 more on each side, so it'll be 10 total, okay? So 1, come on up, and good. 2, come on up, and good. 3, and up, and 4, up. And we got one more on each side. 5, up, and up. Good. So that's our Cossack squat. Go ahead, bring it down to the floor. So today I kind of wanted to work with you on like different variations of leg exercises. So some of them we can do standing, some we can do on the floor, on our side, or on our back. It just really depends on what muscle group you want to work. So the more you do it, the more you'll be able to feel comfortable saying, well, today I want to work on quads, or tomorrow I want to work on calves or flexibility. So I'm just trying to give you like an idea of different things that we can do, okay? All right, so next up, we're going to be on our back. Go ahead and take it down. Okay, while we're here, my feet are flat. I'm going to lift up my hips, squeezing my glutes, and drop down, okay? What you also want to do is pull your chin into your chest, press your shoulder blades against the floor, and drop down. Use your core too. Tighten up your belly. So 3, lift up, good. Down. 4, down. 5, down, good. 6, down. 7, down. 8, down. 9, down. Last one, come on. 10, and down. All right, so that one was with our feet flat. Now I want you to try pointing your toes up towards the ceiling. So now I'm going to be laying on my heel here. And lift up and drop down. You should feel a little bit more of your glutes now. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, good. 7, 8, 9, 10. Awesome. All right. Now we're going to do another variation of that same exercise. This time, I want you to pull one knee into your chest. Okay. And what we're going to do is you're going to kick your leg up. As we kick, I want you to come up off of your hips. Okay. All together. Ready? We're just going to do 5. And go 1, 2, 3, 4. Last one, come on. 5. Now we're going to do the same thing on the opposite side. Ready? And go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And relax. Deep breath. Good. Okay. Next up, I'm going to turn sideways so you can see my legs a little bit better. So, and also, I'm not going to hit the wall. So we're going to do some inner thigh work. So one way to do that, bring your legs straight up into the air. Have your hands out to the sides for support. And you're going to lift, bring both legs out to the side, and lift and bring them together. Squeeze your inner thigh. These are called your hip adductors. Okay, they help you bring your feet together, and they're really helpful with balance. Let your legs fall out as far as you feel comfortable. Bring it together, squeeze. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay? Go ahead and stay here. This next one, hands, instead of straight to the side, I want you to have them at an angle. That way we don't fall side to side, okay? You're gonna bring your knees to side and opposite side. Now you're working your obliques, which is your sides here. 2. And if you wanna make it harder, straight legs. 3. And 4. And 5. And 6. And 7. And Last one on each side. 10. And relax. Deep breath. Good job. Okay, now our next one is going to be our toe touches. Now I have the wall here. If you feel like it's too hard to keep your legs up because the last two exercises, you can put your feet on a wall, a door, or a chair, okay? I'm going to keep mine up away from the wall. My hands are going to be up. I'm going to reach towards my toes. Whenever you're ready, come up off your shoulder blades. Inhale, and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. Now we're bringing it to our sides. So for this one, we're going to work the inner thigh just a little bit more. Go ahead and bring yourself on your side. I want you to have your top knee bent and your foot should be in front of your bottom leg, okay? Now you're going to lift up your bottom leg. 1, 2, 3. Make sure as you do it that your toe is pointed forward, okay? 3, 4, 5. Lift up the bottom leg, come on. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay? Now this top leg, you want to have up at an angle, okay? We're going to bring our bottom foot to our top foot, okay? Hold on to your side. If you feel like you're going to fall forward, hand in front, okay? Ready? 1, 2. Bring your feet together. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Relax, deep breath. Great job. Okay, this next one, we're gonna look like fishes out of water, okay? Because both of our feet are gonna go up and come down together. Kind of like they were doing here, but they're gonna move together, okay? This one, you wanna have your hand in front of you for support in case you feel again like you're gonna lean forward. Ready? And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great job. Now bring your heels up in the air. Okay, this one's called your clam. So this one we're gonna work more of the top leg, your glute and your outer thigh, your hip abductor. Okay, and go together. Open 1, 2. Squeeze the glute as you come up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great job. Okay, now we're going to switch sides. Okay, we're doing the same thing on this side. So, your bottom foot, sorry, my sock's getting all turned up. Okay, so your bottom foot is going to be in front. Your top foot's in front. Your bottom leg, I want you guys to make sure that you have your toe pulled back here. And we're gonna lift up. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great job. Okay. Now next up, we have our leg up. Remember, at an angle, we're gonna bring our feet together. Hand on top or in front. And go. 1, 2, 3. Try not to move the top leg. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Now we're going to move both legs together just like we did on the opposite side. Deep breath. And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good, deep breath. Heels together now. We're gonna go into our clam on the opposite side. Remember, focus on your glute. If you can, bring your feet a little bit further back. You don't wanna have your knees too close to you in front. And lift up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Relax. Deep breath. Good. Alright, next up, we're going to go ahead and take it on our back. Good. Okay. So we're going to give our legs a bit of a break here. Go ahead, keep your knees bent. We're going to come up off our shoulder blades for just a simple crunch. Remember, you don't want to come up too high yet, okay? And you can have your hands across your chest or have your hands reaching towards your knees. Again, we're not coming up too high, so just your hands, okay? And go. 1, 2, 3, good. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. That was your crunch, okay? Next up, we're gonna go ahead and go into our cross crunch, but again, we're taking it easier on the legs because we worked them out a lot earlier. So go ahead, put one ankle on top of your knee. Okay, your opposite hand goes behind your ear. We're gonna bring our elbow to opposite knee. Ready? And go. 1, 2, 3. Focus on the upper body only. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay? Now we're going to switch sides. Same thing on the opposite side. Ready? And we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Go ahead and bring your hands up. Straight legs. We're going to see if we can come all the way up into a seated position. And lift on up. Good. How are you feeling? Good.